What's going on, world? It's your boy, Kuya P. This is the NRW Nerds Rule the World, back with another infamous trailer reaction. And joining me to react to the latest entertainment is my pal, Webster Style. How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How about you?
I'm wonderful, man. Thank you for joining me. Got another react, bro. Let's see what's coming our way. It used to be a very popular independent comic book. Then it became a very popular film. Rest in peace to Brandon Lee. But now we have Bill Skarsgård as the Crow. Let's check this out, man.
What's the first thing you liked about me?
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
You feel like my person?
You feel like my person.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
Julie! Julie! Please don't do this!
When someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. And sometimes something so bad happens that the soul cannot rest. Until you put the wrong things right. You were given the power of a god. But you're running out of time to save her.
I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them. And killed you? Yeah, you did.
We have a problem. He came for us.
First impulse. Anger.
It's not anger. It's love.
Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You have no idea what hell awaits you.
No, I do.
How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
Wow. Okay. All right. Webster Style, man. What is your familiarity with the Crow? Did you see the OG original with our man Brandon Lee? Did you see the other weirder offshoots that they try to do after the facts? Did you read the comic book by James O'Barr? What's your familiarity, bro?
I have passing familiarity with the comic, but that was after my introduction via the Brandon Lee movie. I know I saw the first sequel. I didn't see the second one, I guess second sequel, but third movie with Edward Furlong for a reason. And I do passingly remember the TV show they tried to do. So I have a familiarity with it. This is actually my second time seeing the trailer, and okay. I think that I'm divided. I'm divided as in what the original Crow was, like 30 years old now?
Yeah, it's a minute now. Like,
crazy to say.
I don't know how long it's been since I've seen it, bro, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but I remember even without Brandon Lee's passing, it was a special movie. And it was so different and unique at the time. I mean, one, because of James O'Barr's character, to Brandon Lee's performance, but also the fact that, if I remember correctly, I think Alex Proyas directed that one. He also did Dark City after that, which is an amazing movie, and he just has a good eye. So, but it very much was a 90s movie. No disrespect there, but it fit the 90s vibe, and it's special in that way. So this one, my biggest concern of it is it won't have that vision or that uniqueness that made The Crow originally so special as far as like a movie property is concerned. Because we have now 30 years of action movies. And the more I watch this, the more I'm trying to get a feeling of this being special and different from maybe everything else we've seen before now. So I have high hopes for this. So it looks really good. I just hope it has two things. I don't think this part is an issue. I don't think that we'll have a hard time creating its own narrative and retelling for Eric Draven as a Crow. I don't think it will, because I forget the Skarsgård's actor's first name, because I always want to think of his brother and his father instead of him for some reason when I think of the first name.
Bill Skarsgård.
This is Bill? Okay. Yeah. He's like in the shape of his life. Right?
Like, yeah, go ahead, bro. I ain't mad at you.
Like, goodness gracious. And I forget how tall he is, too. He's like 6'3", if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So I remember stories about it and him talking about how tall he was, and I never really realized that. It looks like a good movie.
Yeah.
I want it to be special. And that's my only concern about it, because I honestly, those people who got an issue, they're living in the past and comparing it to what we did.
Yeah, because there's already that controversy online, right?
It has been 30 years. It has been 30 years. Maybe not quite, but look, we didn't have gray hair. You had a lot more hair.
Yeah.
Neither one of us had degrees or had gone on to life when the original Crow came out. Now,
yeah, we
are a whole generation later. Allow there to be a new interpretation and allow it to stand on its own legs. Nobody should be comparing this to a movie that came out 30 years ago, because it's not a recreation of that. It is, you're taking the original source material and you're making a new retelling that fits with modern audiences. And it looks good. I just want it to be special, because The Crow, that first movie, was special when it came out. It was special all the way around, from the actors to the themes to it was just special. And I don't want this movie to kind of fall by the wayside of a vigilante action movie. And again, it has those supernatural elements, obviously, but you know, we've seen a lot of those one man against the world movies, especially in the past 5 or 6 years.
I hear that. I feel that. I definitely agree with those sentiments. I don't know how it was. I agree that it was definitely special for the time period it came out back then, because of just a lot of things hadn't been done, and it was very trend setting at the time. Right. Now we're many years in, and a lot has already been done. You know, it's very, very, very difficult to pave a new way and build out a visual style. So personally, I see from what we've seen, it's capitalizing on what has built. I don't see the uniqueness like what I saw when we saw the first one years ago, but I think it's only gonna. Which, with that being said, I think it'll be special in that it's going to take what we all know now and take it to, or at least I hope, what the years have built up into where they're going to take it and kind of hopefully master what we already have. Right. I don't see that uniqueness like we did when we saw the first one, but I don't think it's to its detriment. So that's
not at all. I don't think that either. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want it to be unique. I want it because it's such a, and it was 94.
I'd love for it to be unique like we saw way back when. 30 years. I don't know if it's, yeah, it's
been 30 years. That's crazy even think about it. It's been 30 years.
But just making me feel so old right now.
I know, right?
But it looks dope. I agree with all the other sentiments. People need to put things to the past. I think it looks and breathes, personally, from what I know of The Crow, and it's been years, from both the comic books as well as the film stuff. And again, everybody, it's not just Brandon Lee. There was many other Crows. let Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee will always be there and live in our hearts and minds and all of that and that style. But here's, it's time for a new one. And Eric Draven, whether this is Eric Draven or not, I'm not quite sure.
They call him
Bill
Eric, so I'm
Skarsgård
assuming
looks
it's Eric Draven.
okay. Bill
Yeah.
Skarsgård looks dope.
Yeah, he does.
He may not have the long hair, but he just all the other the way he moves and just everything feels like Crow.
Yeah,
So,
it does. He looks
I'm
like
with
the
it.
Crow. It feels like
Yeah.
a Crow movie.
Exactly.
From
As
the
long as it has
trailer.
that essence, I'm cool
Yeah.
with it. Yeah, it's not gonna take away. So I'm here for it, man. I'm
And
with you. I just want, like you, I think, will it give us from outside of what we're seeing with the trailer, will it be even more special?
Yeah.
It looks like it has all that nuance, everything we want, but will it take it to that other part? If it doesn't, cool. It still look like it's gonna be a good time, but we'll see. But from what I'm excited, I'm optimistic, is what I feel about this new Crow. Same for you.
Yeah, same. Very optimistic guy. And said second time seeing it, watching it again. The excitement is built up even more. I can't say this is a character like I love this character. Or,
Yeah,
I
same.
I would never ever say that. But the original movie was such a good depiction of the character, and is one that, at least for our generation, that movie. You think of all of the movies that came after that. So many movies were influenced by that movie. I mean, you got to
Really?
think even
We had a whole wrestler.
Yeah,
that changed. Surfer
shout out to
Sting.
Sting.
Shout out to Sting, man.
Real.
And enjoy your retirement, brother. But became his whole
Exactly.
thing.
When the Mount Rushmore as a wrestler was influenced by that movie
That's a
to
legend.
create one of his most iconic, no pun intended, personas. So that right there is just a testament to how impactful that movie was, just in pop culture, but just filmmaking in that was what, 94, Alex put like a lot of that darkness, the action, you saw that spill over into so many different movies. And I can't say The Makers is a direct ripoff, but definitely got vibe from The Crow and a lot of those movies that came out around that time before it came out in 99. So yeah, definitely. Will this be that sort of influence on movies? I just say I doubt it, simply because of the way movies are made now, but you never know. But I'm hoping for something really special with this.
Same here. Everybody. My man Webster Style, your boy Kuya P. If you feel what we're saying or if you disagree, let us know in the comments. Let's go back and forth. But let's make up our own minds when we see it, when it arrives in theaters, and we can really talk on it. Right now, it's all speculation, y'all. So let's give it time. But let's check out The Crow. No release date yet, but it's coming very soon. And again, let's talk about it until it happens. Your boy Kuya P. Webster Style, The Crow, arriving very soon. Hit us up in the comments, y'all.